Warning: this post contains spoilers for Thunderbolts asterisk, though Baron Zemo doesn't appear in Thunderbolts asterisk. A writer's recent reveal hints the villain's comic connection to the team could be explored in a future MCU installment. Jake Schreier's Thunderbolts asterisk packs an unprecedented twist as the titular team's victory earns the heroes a new name and changes the movie's title. The Thunderbolts retain their original team name for the duration of their first mission, but once Vol takes credit for their efforts, they become the New Avengers. Over a year after stopping the Void, Thunderbolts asterisk post-credits scene confirms that the team are still the New Avengers by the time Avengers: Doomsday kicks off. The MCU's Thunderbolts lineup is quite different from the source material. Yelena Belova, Red Guardian, Ghost, Taskmaster, Bucky Barnes, and U.S. Agent have all been members of the Thunderbolts in the comics, but rarely at the same time. On the other hand, characters who have been key to Marvel Comics' Thunderbolts throughout the years, like Baron Zemo, Songbird, and Atlas, are absent from the film. The Thunderbolts have become the New Avengers, suggesting Marvel Studios will leave the Thunderbolts name behind. However, one detail about the script suggests otherwise. Despite helping Bucky Barnes and Sam Wilson in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Baron Zemo was arrested by the Dora Milaje and sent to the raft. Zemo didn't seem too worried about it, though, and The Falcon and the Winter Soldier's finale episode showed why. Zemo, from the comfort of his cell, ordered the elimination of the remaining Flag Smashers in New York. Sometime later, Sam Wilson successfully intervenes in Samuel Stern's plans to destabilize the world, leading the leader and President Ross to the raft, where they are impeached and sentenced for their rampage as the Red Hulk. Without planning it, Captain America, Brave New World's ending sends two potential allies directly to Baron Zemo's door. If Zemo has the necessary connections to disrupt a highly secure police and military convoy from around the globe, he undoubtedly has the ability to communicate with other raft prisoners without triggering any alarms. Zemo may not be in a hurry to leave, but the Falcon and the Winter Soldier likely won't be his last appearance. He's more likely to break out of the raft than he is to complete his full sentence, especially considering Thunderbolts almost featured him in a major role. Following Thunderbolts' asterisk release, writer Eric Pearson revealed Baron Zemo almost returned in the Phase 5 movie. An earlier draft of Thunderbolts asterisk, according to Pearson, would have depicted Zemo secretly manipulating the plot after replacing a character with a widow's veil. Pearson mentions Zemo was planned to be part of putting them together, but it's not clear whether Zemo would have assembled the Thunderbolts himself or whether Zemo himself would have been the Thunderbolts' main villain. Whatever the case, Zemo's return in Thunderbolts asterisk would have made sense, as he's the team's original creator and leader in the comics. Eric Pearson's comments suggest Baron Zemo would have influenced the events of Thunderbolts asterisk to create a team of anti-heroes he could manipulate. Maybe instead of Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, it would have been Zemo who became the Thunderbolts equivalent of Nick Fury, assembling the team to carry out his questionable goals. The move would have given Zemo leverage over Bucky Barnes and would have made Zemo a direct opponent of Sam Wilson's Avengers team. Zemo had to be cut from Thunderbolts asterisk to keep the focus on the main characters and Val, but his evil plans may still be brewing inside the raft. The MCU's Thunderbolts team consists of several anti-heroes who redeem themselves and replace the Avengers as the world's leading superhero team in the absence of Earth's mightiest heroes. Beyond that, Thunderbolts' asterisk titular team bears little resemblance to the original Marvel Comics team. The MCU's Thunderbolts assemble against their will, obtain their name from Yelena Belova's childhood football team, and change their name to the New Avengers in Thunderbolts' asterisk ending. In the source material, Baron Zemo gathers the Masters of Evil and updates each of their public identities, rebranding them as a new team of fake superheroes called Thunderbolts. The Thunderbolts get an entirely different origin in the MCU, though no one but themselves knows the Thunderbolts name existed before they became the New Avengers. Meanwhile, Baron Zemo might be planning to assemble a team of his own in the Raft. Luckily for him, Zemo could easily recruit the MCU's version of the Masters of Evil inside the Raft and manipulate them into working with him. Zemo could convince his Masters of Evil to bargain for reduced sentences by posing as heroes in world-saving missions. Similar to the first iteration of the team in the comics, Zemo's squad could eventually develop into a real superhero team. The two most obvious candidate Thunderbolts, Mo's MCU version of the Thunderbolts, are Samuel Stern's aka the Leader and Thaddeus Ross, aka Red Hulk. The Leader and Hulk are the Raft's biggest names and two key members of the Thunderbolts in the comics.